Good evening, everybody. I'm Lynn Cannon in the KHOU 11 newsroom. It's a Tuesday evening, and I know a lot of Astros fans would like to move on from the whole cheating scandal, but clearly a lot of other players and even just folks in other sports are not done venting. Have you heard the latest? Today, the Atlanta Braves outfielder Nick Markakis weighed in. Here's what Markakis had to say. Quote, "Every single guy over there," referring to the Astros, "needs a beating." A beating, he says. Markakis goes on to say he's angry about the cheating. He says it is wrong, it is messing with people's careers, and damaging to the game. Damaging to the game. All right, that's Markakis. Then there's NBA star LeBron James. He piled on today as well. He sent out a quote on Twitter. He says, players speaking today about how disgusted, mad, hurt, broken, etc. about this. He's referring to the commissioner of baseball. He says, the ball is in your court. You need to fix this for the sake of sports. And look what else LeBron says. I'll shorten it here. I know if someone cheated me out of winning the title and found out about it, I would be irate, uncontrollable about what I could do. Listen, here, baseball commissioner, listen to your players. 70,000 likes there to LeBron's comments. All right, I understand the outrage. Did the Astros cheat? Yes. Did they get caught? Yes. Did they take it to another level from a technological standpoint? Yes. And by the way, Astros manager Dusty Baker is responding to the hate today. Matt Musil is at spring training in West Palm Beach, and he'll have Dusty Baker's response to all of this coming up tonight on KHOU 11 News at 10. But here's my question. I need to get this out on Facebook. We've done it before. We'll do it again in light of the latest fury, if you will. I'd like to get your comments. Go to our Facebook page right now and let me know what you think. Should more be done to punish the Astros players? Remember, they got immunity for agreeing with the investigation. Or should we move on? Should more be done to punish the Astros players, or should we move on? And before I go to your comments, and I see they're starting to come in, remember the whole Balco investigation and the steroids, okay, and the HGH, the performance-enhancing drugs involving Major League Baseball players, and a bunch of them. Some superstars were suspended, some of them for an entire season. A-Rod comes to mention. So we know baseball has gone after players before, but not in this case. So the question is, on our Facebook page, should more be done to punish the Astros players in light of the scandal, or should we move on? I know, I'm pretty sure what a lot of you will be saying. Thomas Pittman says, move on. Heather Marie says, fake outrage. Really? You think it's fake outrage? You think what the Atlanta Braves outfielder is saying is fake outrage? Chanel Morgan, move on. Faye Gibbons, move on. Veronica Johnson, move on. She's actually a little bit more emphatic, but this is a family program. I cannot repeat some of the words. Mark Wilson, sign stealing has been a part of the game since its inception. The Astros got caught. To all the players and teams complaining and threatening the players for the Astros, grow up. Astros fans weighing in tonight. Melissa Murphy Whitaker, move on. Julia Renee says that no, all the teams do it. Tracy Hilton, move on. Why am I not surprised at this? Houstonians standing up for their team. Let's see here. Brian Sandin, just move on. This is a new season. All teams will be under close scrutiny, especially the Astros. Well, Brian, you are right. The Astros will be under scrutiny. The question is, will there be retaliation? Will there be retaliation? There's even a bet in Vegas, an over and under on, how many guys are going to get beamed by pitchers. How many Astros players are going to get hit? I have my thoughts on that. I think if the Astros players start getting hit they should retaliate in kind. Major League Baseball has made its decision. Whether you like it or not, going out and trying to hurt somebody because you don't like the punishment, then all bets are off. Then I say, as a player, you got to defend yourself. I hope we don't end up with an all-out brawl on the first game of the season. The Astros play their home opener at the end of March, okay? We're just a few weeks away. I hope there's not a brawl that makes this thing even worse and it gets ugly. I just hope not. I hope not. All right, more comments, and then we're going to wrap it up. Geneva Johnson says, move on. Daniel Garza points out, move on. It was 3 years ago. Can I point out something else? The Astros, who were closely watched this year, by the way, because the investigation had already started, almost won the World Series, folks. They came close. And they won all of their road games against the Nationals. Okay, the cheating took place here at home, Minute Maid. They won their road games in Washington, almost won Game 7. Same team. Investigation on, clearly, probably no cheating in 2019. They almost won the World Series. Oh, and by the way, in 2018, they got to the ALCS. This is a good team. Period. Let's see. Anella Graham, move on. They did nothing more than so many other teams have done. They got ratted out and made an example of. Oh. Not the rat word, not the snitch. That's Anel Graham. Lacey Leonard, it's over now. Deal is done. Move on. Couple more. Astros shouldn't get a pass for cheating. Jonathan Bowers. That's a different take. Ty Nicole. Oh, well, we cheated. Everybody cheats. Well, somebody should pay a price. I don't think we should take an oh, well attitude. But to talk about retaliation and the players taking a beating, come on. Let's see here. Daniel Gonzalez, move on. Amanda says, move on. Geneva Johnson-Smith, love the Astros. Some cheated, some didn't. Alicia Genesitz, I think that's how you pronounce it, says, geez, move on. Again, coming up tonight on KHOU 11 News at 10, you'll hear from reaction from spring training in Florida from the Astros. Dusty Baker talks about the piling on today. Oh, and by the way, folks, so we mentioned the Atlanta Braves player, Markakis, saying the players, there should be a beating. All those guys. Isn't that what he said? Every single guy over there needs a beating. That's the quote. He plays for the Atlanta Braves. Well, guess what? The Astros play the Braves in September at the end of the season in Atlanta. Do you think the harsh feelings will linger that long? Or will we have calmed down by then? We shall see. Put those games on your calendar. I'll see you tonight at 10.